University Challenge. Asking the questions, Jeremy Paxman.
Hello, another 30 minutes of intellectual lucky dip lies ahead of us as we do our best to pluck goodies from the student mind. There's a place in the second round for whichever team yields the most. Pembroke College, Cambridge, was founded by the widow of the Earl of Pembroke in 1347 under the licence granted her by Edward III. It's the third oldest college in the university. Its original statutes required students to snitch on each other if anyone drank to excess or visited houses of ill repute, but nowadays, of course, that sort of thing is more or less compulsory. It boasts a chapel by Wren, and alumni include one Python, Eric Idle, two goodies, Tim Brooke Taylor and Bill Oddie, as well as several poets including Edmund Spenser, Ted Hughes and Christopher Smart, after whom the college cat Kit Smart is named. Playing on behalf of around 700 students and with an average age of 20, hoping to go one further than last year's team, who were runners-up for the series title. Let's meet them.
I'm Robert Scaines, I'm from North London and I'm studying natural sciences.
Hello, I'm Emily Moore from Oxford and I'm studying maths.
And their captain.
Hello, I'm Tom Foxall, I'm from Birmingham and I'm studying classics.
I'm Jemima Hodkinson, I'm from Portsmouth and I'm studying natural sciences.
The University of Lancaster is one of the so-called plate glass universities founded in 1964, and its campus is at Balerig, around 3 miles from the city centre. The campus design of cloisters running off a central covered walkway was a kind attempt by the architects to shield students from Lancaster's often bracing climate. One of the university's traditions is the annual competition called the Roses Tournament, played against York University, of course, and consisting of over 40 sports, including water polo, kendo and ultimate frisbee. By comparison, tonight's match should be a doddle, therefore. Alumni include the cyclist Jason Quealy, the actor Andy Serkis, the politician Alan Milburn, and the food writer and trencherman Matthew Fort. Tonight's team are playing on behalf of a student body of around 12,000. Let's meet them.
Hello, I'm Alan Webster from Preston. I'm studying for an MSc in Resource and Environmental Management.
Hi, I'm Anne Cratchmar. I originally come from Chesterfield in Derbyshire and I'm studying for a PhD in Environmental Modelling.
And their captain?
Hi, I'm George Pinkerton. I'm from Surrey and I'm studying History, Philosophy and Politics.
Hi, I'm Ian Dixon. I'm from Stirling and I'm studying for an MSc in Ecology and the Environment.
The rules are unchanging. 10 points for starters, 15 for bonuses. Fingers on the buzzers. Here's your first starter for 10. Which art gallery links How It Is by Miroslav Balka, Shibboleth by Doris Salcedo, Embankment by Rachel Whiteread, Marsyas...
Lancaster Webster.
Tate Modern.
Tate Modern is correct, yes. Your bonuses are on British libraries, Lancaster. The Mitchell Library, one of the largest public reference libraries in Europe, is in which British city?
Glasgow.
Correct. The London Library, the world's largest independent lending library, was founded in 1841, largely due to the efforts of which Scottish historian and biographer?
Could it be Macaulay? No idea. Macaulay?
No, it was Carlisle. And finally, in which city are the John Rylands University Library, the Portico Library and Chetham's Library, the latter being the oldest public library in the English-speaking world?
Manchester?
Correct. 10 points for this. Born 1890, the playwright and author Laurence Dugard Peach is noted as the author of more than 20 titles in the Adventures from History series of which children's publisher? They include Oliver Cromwell, The Story of Captain Cook and The First Queen Elizabeth.
Pembroke Foxall.
Ladybird.
Yes. Right, your first bonuses are on a literary figure, Pembroke College. In his 1912 work, The Victorian Age in Literature, of which novelist and poet did G.K. Chesterton say he went down to botanise in the swamp and became a sort of village atheist, brooding and blaspheming over the village idiot?
Who do you think? Thomas Hardy, possibly? Hardy? Yeah, Hardy.
Thomas Hardy's correct. Chiefly remembered for poetry written during the First World War, who in 1945 described Hardy as the nearest thing to Shakespeare I should ever go for a walk with.
People who survived the First World War, don't they? Sassoon? Siegfried Sassoon.
Correct. Greatly influenced by Sassoon, whom did Philip Larkin describe as the only 20th century poet who can be read after Hardy without a sense of bathos?
Rupert Brooke, possibly. Go for China. Yeah.
Rupert Brooke.
No, it was Wilfred Owen. 10 points for this. One of the halogens, which yellow gas is the most electronegative element?
Pembroke Skeins.
Fluorine.
Fluorine is right, yes. These bonuses, Pembroke College, are on recreational mathematics. Called Lo Shu by the Chinese, what type of square contains all the consecutive numbers starting from 1 and arranged so that all the rows, columns and corner-to-corner diagonals add up to the same total?
Magic square.
Correct. The year 1514 appears in a 4x4 magic square in the woodcut Melancholia 1, denoting the year it was produced by which German artist?
Dürer.
Correct. Which founding father of the United States is said to have invented one of the best known magic squares, an 8x8 variation with a broken diagonal?
It sounds like it would be him, Benjamin Franklin.
Benjamin Franklin.
Correct. Another starter question. Which military unit was created by King Louis Philippe in 1831 for the purpose of suppressing resistance to French?
Lancaster Dixon.
Foreign Legion.
The French Foreign Legion is right, yes. Right, these bonuses are on the Roman Empire, Lancaster. When told by astrologers that her son would rule the empire but kill his mother, Agrippina is said to have replied, "Let him kill her, provided he becomes emperor." Of which emperor was she the mother?
Nero.
Nero is correct. Which empress was described by Tacitus as a terrible mother for the state, a terrible stepmother for the house of Caesars?
Do you know? Livia.
Livia is correct. No other tyrant since mankind began ever inspired such fear. These words of the historian Procopius refer to Theodora, the wife of which Byzantine emperor?
Could it be Constantine?
Or
Might be. I don't know. Constantine?
No, it's Justinian I. Right, we're going to take a picture round now. For your picture starter, you're going to see a British landmark. 10 points if you can give me the name of the building and its architect.
Pembroke Foxhall.
Wembley Stadium, Foster and Partners.
Norman Foster is correct. It is Wembley Stadium, yes. Right, for your bonuses, you're going to see 3 photographs of some of Foster and Partners' designs from around the world. I want the name of each construction in each case. Firstly, for 5.
Is that bridge in France?
bridge.
Is it Millau? I think it's Millau Bridge.
Millau Bridge.
It is indeed the tallest bridge in the world. Secondly,
Oh, is that...
I don't recognise it.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Or is it... It's not the velodrome, is it? No.
No, we don't know.
that's the McLaren Technology Centre, the headquarters for McLaren in the UK. And finally, the redesign of this building.
Oh, that's the Reichstag, isn't it? The Reichstag?
What?
The Reichstag.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
The Reichstag.
It is the German Parliament. 10 points for this. Which area of West London gave its name to the film studio which came under the...
Lancaster Webster.
Ealing.
Ealing is correct. Your bonuses are on financial terms. In each case, give the word that's defined in the Oxford English Dictionary as follows. Firstly, to speculate or cause to speculate financially on borrowed capital, expecting profits made to be greater than the interest payable.
Could it be a hedge fund or...
Come on.
Derivatives.
No, it's leverage. Secondly, a financial arrangement or instrument whose value derives from and is dependent upon an underlying variable asset, such as a commodity, currency or security.
Collateralisation.
No, that is a derivative. And finally, a loan typically on relatively unfavourable terms made to a borrower who does not qualify for other loans because of a poor credit history or other circumstances.
Subprime. Yeah. Subprime?
Subprime is correct. 10 points for this. Originally describing a person deserving of the method of torture that would see him broken on a wheel, which short word from the French denotes a debauched or disreputable man, usually elderly?
Pembroke Foxhall.
Lech.
No, anyone want to buzz from Lancaster? It's a roue. 10 points for this. What surname is shared by a woman traveller and author of Through England on a Side Saddle in the time of William and Mary, a polar explorer born 1944, and the star of The English Patient and The Constant Gardener?
Pembroke Foxhall.
Fines.
Fines is right, yes. These bonuses are on university scholarships, Pembroke College. Which crime writer has launched a series of scholarships for Sheffield University students in the name of his military policeman character, Jack Reacher?
Oh my God. No idea. No, we don't know.
It's Lee Child. Benjamin Franklin Chemistry Scholarships are awarded by which Scottish university? In 1759, it awarded Franklin an honorary doctorate in law, and in 2002 unveiled a permanent tribute to him.
Glasgow? Sorry. St Andrews. All right. St Andrews.
Correct. What's the world's oldest international scholarship programme allowing exceptional postgraduate students from various countries to study at Oxford University?
The Rhodes Scholarship. The Rhodes Scholarship.
Correct. 10 points for this. What term denotes a solar eclipse in which the moon, being at a point in its orbit relatively distant from the Earth, appears smaller than the sun, so leaving a ring of the solar surface visible around its dark silhouette?
Lancaster Webster.
A corona.
No one of you buzzed from Pembroke?
Pembroke Skeins.
An annular eclipse.
Annular is correct, yes. Right, these bonuses are on the human brain, also known as the grey matter, and rich in synapses. What two-word term denotes the much-folded outer layer of the cerebral hemispheres?
Cortex. Cerebral cortex. All right. Cerebral cortex.
Correct. Which human function is associated with Broca's area and Wernicke's area of the cerebral cortex?
Speech.
Correct. What term denotes the enlargement of the hindbrain anterior to the medulla oblongata? It coordinates and regulates motor activity.
Medulla. Yeah. The medulla.
No, it's the cerebellum. Right, we're going to take a music round. For your music starter, you'll hear an excerpt from a piece of classical music. 10 points if you can give me the name of the composer.
Lancaster Dixon.
Brahms. Brahms.
No, Pembroke, you may hear a little bit more. One of you bars? I'll tell you, it's Stravinsky's Song of the Nightingale, so music bonuses shortly. Another 10 points at stake for this starter question. Differing only in that one has an additional final letter. Give both of the words which mean basic structural and functional unit of an organism and string instrument for which Barber...
Lancaster Kretschmar.
Cell and cello.
Correct.